Today's tale commences with a mystery unsolved. Back in 1900, upon the vast expanse of the American continent, numerous fossils of colossal turtles emerged from their ancient slumber. One among them stood as a titan, weighing a hefty ton, towering at 4.1 meters in height and spanning 4.9 meters in width, its dimensions akin to that of a formidable SUV. As the scholars delved into the enigmatic remnants, peculiar imprints came to light. These marks, akin to squeezed scars, bore testament to some arcane force. It seemed as though a colossal hand had seized the giant reptile, exerting tremendous pressure that crushed its stony armor. Could these gargantuan turtles truly have fallen prey to towering giants, reaching tens or hundreds of meters in height? Was the wielder of this mystic might some prehistoric entity hitherto unseen by human eyes? Three years hence, an intrepid explorer by the name of Percy Fawcett made a startling claim. The prehistoric behemoth responsible for the turtle's plight still roamed the earth. Yet, it was not a towering giant of myth, but a creature well known to us all, a prehistoric python. These mammoth tortoises had fallen victim to the python's deadly embrace, ensnared and crushed within its coils. Furthermore, Percy relayed an account from a native of the South American jungles, who spoke of the python as the guardian of a fabled city of gold. "Find the serpents," they said, "and you shall find the city of gold." The scientific community concurred with Percy's hypothesis. After meticulous calculations, they estimated the python's length to be around 20 meters, with a width of a mere meter. Absurd as it may seem, it offered a more plausible explanation than the existence of towering giants. Calls rang out for Percy to embark on a quest to locate the python. Businessmen clamored for expedients in the search for the city of gold. Journalists and common folk alike joined in the chorus, urging Percy onward, chanting, "Go, go, go! Bring back tales of the most riveting adventures ever witnessed." Over the course of the following 5 years, tales of prehistoric monsters, the elusive lost city of gold, man-eating indigenous tribes, piranhas, and even armies of apes flourished. Reality intertwined with fantasy, birthing a myriad of stories. Even the Guangxu emperor might have caught wind of these adventures, for during that era, the Beijing Zoo was known to procure exotic animals from far-flung corners of the globe. Legend has it that the emperor's envoy once issued a lucrative reward in Europe, specifically seeking a safely delivered 20-meter-long python to adorn the Beijing Zoo. The emperor pledged a princely sum of 1 million taels of silver, a fortune comparable to the cost of the illustrious Beiyang Navy's Dingyuan ship, which amounted to 1.4 million taels. In the wake of these rumors, the Percy expedition embarked once more. Prior to departure, Percy boldly proclaimed the discovery of the coveted city of gold. He asserted that on their previous expedition, they had encountered the city's guardian, the python. All mysteries, he vowed, would be unveiled on this fateful journey. Gold and serpent alike would be whisked away to London. Tragically, the expedition met a grim fate. None survived to recount their harrowing ordeal. Were there truly pythons? Did the Golden City exist? Perhaps we pondered too deeply. Subsequently, adopting a more rational perspective, scientists posited that the purported scars on the giant turtle could be attributed to geological phenomena. The existence of a 20-meter-long, 1-meter-wide python seemed implausible. Thus, the case returned to the annals of the unsolved mysteries, shrouded in enigma once more. In 2011, a paleontologist disclosed to reporters, "Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine stumbling upon a 14-meter-long python. Today, the largest snakes on Earth barely reach half that size. The paleontologist in question bore the name Jaramillo. As he uttered these words, a sculpture depicting a 15-meter-long python poised to devour an alligator loomed in New York's Grand Central Station. "This is not mere fancy," Jaramillo asserted. "It's a faithful recreation of an actual event." Back in 2002, amidst a coal mine in northern Colombia, ancient fossils emerged from the Earth's embrace, remnants of a Paleocene rainforest. Jaramillo and his team promptly descended upon the site. Through meticulous analysis, they confirmed the mine as a relic of the Paleocene epoch, spanning from 65 to 55 million years ago, following the demise of the dinosaurs. This extraordinary find attracted paleontologists from far and wide, including one Johnson, who collaborated with Jaramillo. Together, they unearthed a trove of colossal reptilian remains, giant tortoises, some as sizable as automobiles, the largest crocodile specimens ever recorded in fossil history, and a cluster of enigmatic vertebrae. Even Jaramillo and Johnson found themselves puzzled by the identity of these mysterious bones. Unlike a typical spinal column, these fossils lay scattered, devoid of the ribs that would normally accompany them. Johnson speculated that they might belong to a prehistoric crocodilian tail. However, one of Jaramillo's students offered a dissenting opinion. "Boss," they remarked, "this appears to be a snake vertebra." Given the delicate nature of snake bones, they often separate and lack visible ribs due to their connection via connective tissue. What neither Johnson nor Jaramillo dared to articulate was voiced by a courageous student. Sensing the gravity of the situation, they sought the opinion of a more authoritative figure. One fateful day, Johnson found himself engaged in a video call with a renowned reptile expert stationed in the United States. Presenting the enigmatic vertebra, Johnson awaited the expert's verdict. After careful scrutiny, the expert conceded that while the vertebra was indeed sizable, its reliability remained dubious. It did not belong to a snake. Unfazed, Johnson then revealed the mysterious fossil in question, prompting the expert's immediate declaration, "I'll catch the earliest flight tomorrow morning." Over the ensuing decade, a steady stream of paleontologists descended upon the open-air mine. With each passing day, they delved deeper, unearthing truths beyond their wildest imaginings. The first revelation was that of the titanoboa, a colossal serpent that prowled the primordial jungles of South America some 55 million years ago. In a landscape teeming with swamps and lakes, this behemoth reigned supreme. Weighing in at a staggering ton and stretching 14 meters in length, it possessed a voracious appetite. With ease, it could engulf a 2-meter-long crocodile whole, its belly betraying no hint of strain. It was a predator of unparalleled might. A distant kin of the modern python, the titanoboa wielded brute force in lieu of venom. Constricting its muscular body around its prey, it applied pressure with a force equivalent to at least 28 kilograms per square centimeter, crushing its victims mercilessly. The unfortunate alligator, ensnared in its lethal embrace, bore the weight of pressure akin to 1.5 times that of the Brooklyn Bridge, a testament to the titanoboa's formidable might. In the blink of an eye, the crocodile's bones and innards were crushed under the immense pressure, a testament to the monstrous might of the titanoboa. Until recently, scientists were unaware of its existence. For decades, scientists had asserted that the African python held the title of the world's longest snake, having vanished from the Earth some 40 million years ago. Inhabiting the southern reaches of the Sahara Desert, these serpents reached lengths of around 10 meters. Speculation swirled regarding the largest living snake, with many pointing to the South American anaconda. Anecdotes of an 8.8-meter specimen circulated, though lacked authentication. In 2003, a zoo in Indonesia claimed to have captured a colossal 14.85-meter snake dubbed Osmanthus, drawing hordes of tourists. Yet scientific measurements later confirmed its true length to be a mere 7.5 meters. Now, the titanoboa emerges from the depths of South America, evoking memories of Percy's century-old tale and the telltale scars on giant turtles. These stories, it seems, were rooted in reality after all. In the jungles of South America, titanoboa coiled menacingly, capable of crushing even the mightiest tortoises. But how had these ancient pythons persisted until a century ago? Weren't they supposed to be extinct? And what environmental factors had fostered the growth of such colossal creatures? In due course, scientists unveiled another prehistoric truth: the PE thermal maximum. Spanning the period after the demise of dinosaurs and preceding the rise of megalodon, this era saw a surge in atmospheric and oceanic carbon dioxide levels, ushering in global warming. The poles transformed into temperate rainforests, a stark testament to the Earth's ever-changing climate. The rainforest has breached the Harbin line, with average temperatures now exceeding 32 degrees Celsius. However, this wasn't always the case. In the aftermath of the dinosaurs' extinction, the Earth plunged into a nuclear winter. In this frigid environment, animals evolved to colossal proportions, maximizing their volume-to-surface area ratio to mitigate heat loss. Yet the Earth's abrupt fever led to the opposite effect for smaller animals, making them more prone to heat loss and survival challenges. Consequently, most earthly creatures dwindled in size. However, cold-blooded reptiles defied this trend. Unfettered by the need for internal warmth, they flourished in the increasingly sweltering climate, growing to unprecedented sizes. Thus, the era bore witness to the emergence of giant crocodiles and tortoises. These colossal reptiles shared a common ancestor with crocodilians that once hunted T-Rex during the Cretaceous period, boasting lengths ranging from 5 to 10 meters. Amongst them prowled the formidable titanoboa, a predator capable of hunting both giant crocodiles and tortoises. During the PE era, these ancient beasts thrived, growing ever more formidable. Upon unearthing the largest fossil, measuring a staggering 6 meters in length and weighing nearly 2 tons, scientists were astounded to discover its bite force exceeding 4,500 kilo, greater even than that of the fearsome T-Rex. This creature reigned supreme over the land until it crossed paths with the titanoboa. Through fossil accumulations, it became evident that the titanoboa relished hunting and dispatching these giant crocodiles. Employing stealth and speed, it would launch sudden attacks from the water, ensnaring its prey and mercilessly crushing bone and sinew until naught remained but a sack of crocodile-flavored confetti. However, scientists soon realized the sheer enormity of the titanoboa posed a conundrum. It had surpassed the limits of its own weight, necessitating reliance on buoyancy for survival. Restricted to marshes and lakes, it targeted creatures unable to escape the water, chief among them the giant tortoises and crocodiles. The PE thermal maximum ushered in the era of these prehistoric behemoths. Yet, questions lingered. Why did this thermal upheaval suddenly afflict the Earth? Scientists speculated that roughly 20,000 years thereafter, a staggering 1 trillion tons of carbon emissions flooded the atmosphere and oceans, an event unparalleled in modern times, where annual global carbon emissions barely reach 1 billion tons. So, where did this staggering 1 trillion tons of carbon originate? Was it solely the result of volcanic eruptions? Such a notion seems insufficient. Another enigma lies in how the Earth managed to rapidly cool down from the scorching fever of the thermal maximum. The mysteries of science afford us ample room for speculation. Could Percy the Explorer's accounts of the pythons be true? Perhaps they did not go extinct, but rather retreated into the sweltering depths of the South American rainforests. Echoes of these colossal serpents resonate in folklore from around the globe. Tales tell of giant snakes hibernating in pairs near geothermal hot springs, steadily growing in size over millennia until they transformed into human form and ventured into the realm of men. Moreover, the mythologies of diverse cultures intertwine with the lore of giant snakes. In ancient Egypt, serpents bestowed and safeguarded royal authority. Chinese mythology enshrines the dragon, granting the emperor the title of the Son of Heaven and ruler of the world. Among the Maya, a dragon-like entity named Kukulkan reigned over stars, knowledge, and agriculture. Even in the realms of India and Buddhism, the serpent deity Naga features prominently. Revered as guardians and protectors, Naga and Deva hold sway over the spiritual and terrestrial realms alike. Even within ancient Greek mythology, tales abound of Medusa, the serpent woman, and the serpentine scepter. Similarly, Norse mythology recounts the fateful encounter between Thor and Jormungand, who met their demise together at Ragnarok. Throughout ancient legends and the collective unconscious of humanity, giant snakes emerge as an inherent symbol, representing the divine. Yet within these tales lie darker narratives. Stories speak of a serpent stealing the tree of life from Gilgamesh, deceiving Adam and Eve into consuming the forbidden fruit, and lurking beneath the bronze trees of Sansingdui. Even in the Hopi tradition, it was a serpent that led souls into the underworld. It appears that following the loss of their colossal forms, snakes transitioned into symbols of malevolence within human lore. What significance lies within this transformation? From a scientific standpoint, the origins of snakes remain a puzzle. Did terrestrial lizards shed their limbs through evolution, transforming into serpents? Or perhaps marine lizards, resembling black dragons, underwent an evolutionary shift to become the serpentine creatures we know today? Even with the advancements in genetic technology, scientists remain perplexed by the origins of snakes. In fact, the matter becomes increasingly convoluted, as genetic evidence indicates that snakes share no evolutionary ties with lizards. They neither originated from terrestrial lizards nor marine creatures like the black dragon. So, what exactly are they? Perhaps snakes embody a mysterious enigma, seemingly distant yet ever present. Following the demise of the dinosaurs, they assumed pythonic forms, briefly asserting dominance over the Earth. As the planet's fever subsided, they did not vanish, but rather diminished in size, retreating to their warm nests deep within the Earth's core. Here, they lie in wait, as humanity steadily releases more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. They anticipate the world's return to warmth, akin to the feverish epochs of the past. As summers lengthen and winters grow warmer, the day may come when they emerge once more from the depths, ready to reignite their reign of terror.